no doubt about it, a full-blown winter storm now in progress across eastern North Carolina. As you would expect, winter storm warnings are now in effect for most of our counties, and if you're not under one of those, you're under a winter weather advisory. So bottom line, just stay home tonight if you can, because the roads are going to continue to get increasingly dangerous by the hour. This is the current view live out at the airport, Pitt-Greenville Airport, right here in Pitt County. And again, you can already see a good cover of snow and sleet that's been coming down. Started a few hours ago, and we have all kinds of winter precipitation. True snowfall, sleet mixing in, some freezing rain, and then just true rainfall once you get over Cape Hatteras extending offshore. Our temperatures for most of our inland sites have already dropped well below the freezing mark, so that's only going to help to reinforce the frozen precipitation potential as we head deeper into the night. And the wind chill is becoming an increasing factor out there too. Feels like it's 18 currently in a Hosky, wind chill of 16 in Roanoke Rapids. Feels like it's 15 currently over in Rocky Mount. And this is something that has us a little concerned. We've been talking about this potential for gusty winds tonight. Ordinarily 20, 25, 30 mile per hour wind would not be high enough to cause any damage, but when you have ice weighing down trees and power lines, that is more than enough wind to cause some spotty power outages out there. And with a night the temperatures are already so cold, that's a dangerous level of cold that you could be looking at if you have to go without power. 28 degrees currently here in Greenville. Our air pressure is 30.19 inches. Our dew points in the upper 20s. Obviously the relative humidity is at 100%. Big plume of moisture channeling right into central and eastern North Carolina with all kinds of weather hazards ongoing. Our area of low pressure that we've been monitoring is starting to really ramp up now and intensify and consolidate into one unit. And as it continues lifting to the north and east, it'll channel in that plume of moisture for most of the night. It'll start to slack off a little bit by daybreak tomorrow, but computer models still try to hint at one final little disturbance swinging across the state tomorrow. It might be enough to squeeze out a quick little burst of additional snowfall or wintry mix in some counties. It won't be nearly as heavy as what some locations are seeing tonight, but it will be enough to add a little bit to the totals. And then everything shuts down for good later Thursday night into Friday. But even though the sunshine will be out Friday, do not expect much in the way of melting, because temperatures will be struggling just to make it into the mid and upper 30s across eastern North Carolina. Here's the latest breakdown on snowfall predictions for our southern counties: Beaufort, Craven, Jones, Onslow, over into Duplin County, anywhere from a trace, maybe up to an inch of snowfall. Places like northern Wayne over towards Wilson, southern Edgecombe, northern Pitt, anywhere from 1 to 3 inches of snowfall is possible. And then those totals tend to ramp up quite a bit as you get closer to the North Carolina-Virginia border. Ice is going to be a bigger concern with this storm system compared to the other two systems that we had to deal with earlier this year, especially for our central counties: Wayne, Greene, Pitt, Lenoir, over into Craven and Jones County, where anywhere from 1/10 of an inch, maybe up to 1/2 an inch of ice accumulation are possible. Ordinarily, 1/2 an inch of water in terms of rain wouldn't be a big deal, but 1/2 an inch of ice is a very big deal because of all that weight on the tree limbs and the power lines. That's why we could see some spotty power outages. And remember, if the lights go out, make sure you have a way to keep not only people protected from the cold, but also your pipes and your pets as well. A lot going on. Remember, you can always download our Storm Team 9 mobile weather app and stay on top of the latest weather changes. Here's your forecast for tonight: freezing rain, sleet, snow, and rain, depending on where you are. Overnight lows in the 20s. Tomorrow, variably cloudy skies with a light winter mix possible tomorrow. Highs will be in the mid-30s. Your beach and boating forecast: a gale warning in effect. Seas averaging 5 to 8 feet for the ocean, 3 to 4 foot for the sounds in that inland. Storm Team 9 7-day forecast showing sunshine for Friday, but it doesn't warm us up much. Even this weekend, even though it'll be a little warmer, it will still be below normal.
Well, Jerry, Aaron, we were out here maybe 45, 30 minutes ago. Those big, fat, fluffy snowflakes were falling. It was gorgeous. Now it's just back to sleet. And Jerry, you say it could be like that off and on all night.
Exactly. We were talking about that yesterday, the potential not just for one type of precipitation event, but actually going back and forth between different types of precipitation.
And just when I was outside, really cold.
Yeah, oh, absolutely. And if the power goes out, even colder, so make sure you have a way to safely stay warm.
Get those blankets ready.
Yes.
Jerry, thanks.
All right, let's take a look at some of the other road conditions across eastern North Carolina now.